What is up everybody, welcome back to Double Z Fitness channel where I share my calisthenics journey with all of you guys. So today's video is going to be a bit more special than usual because usually I'll share my workout tips or home workout hacks with all of you guys. But today is a special video mainly focused on goals in 2020. So if you're wondering what is my goals in 2020, be sure to stay tuned and I'll see you later on. And stay awesome. So the reason why I decided to film this kind of video is because I figure it's kind of cool to look back at the goal you set and also achieving those goals by the year end of 2020. So I'll break down my goals into 4 different types of category. The first one will be physical category, which means I want to look better in my overall physiques, build more muscle and look more aesthetic in front of camera. That's my first goal. And the second goal is about strength, overall improving my calisthenics strength in different types of calisthenics movements. For example, when it comes to pushing movements, and I still remember when I first started off with calisthenics, I've only been able to perform 1 reps or 2 reps of handstand push-ups because it was extremely difficult at that back then. So my goal for that is to get at least 10 reps of handstand push-ups. And the next one will be pulling movements. I'm training my 1 arm pull-up. Right now it's still very impossible for me to perform at least 1 rep because I do not have enough strength in my bicep and back yet. So that's for pulling movement. And as for leg and core strength, I do not have a specific rep range that I want to achieve, but generally I want to increase overall strength when it comes to leg and core strength. So the third one will be calisthenics skills. If you do not know what is calisthenics skills, you can go and Google up. But basically these are some advanced calisthenics movements that requires a good amount of strength in terms of your upper body and core strength to hold your body up off the ground. For example, we have handstand, planche, L-sit, front lever and back lever. So right now I'm focusing mainly on 3 different types of calisthenics skills. The first one will be handstand, second one is planche, and the third one is front lever. I would say handstand I'm progressing as well because right now my personal record is around 20 seconds. However, my handstand is still not the perfect form yet because I'm performing a banana handstand due to my lack of mobility and flexibility in shoulder. And the next one is front lever. When I first started off as well, I was so struggling to get at least a front tuck lever because it requires a lot of strength in your shoulder and back as well. Oh yeah, for handstand, I'm aiming to get at least 30 seconds of straight handstand instead of banana one. And for front lever, I'm aiming to get a full front lever by the year end of 2020. And as for planche, which is one of the biggest and most difficult advanced calisthenics skills, I'm progressing right now. When I first started off, I'm only be able to get around 10 seconds of tuck planche off the ground, but right now I'm achieving around 30 seconds. And my goal for 2020 in terms of planche is to get at least advanced tuck planche. Yes, advanced tuck planche. That's one of my biggest goals in 2020. And the last category will be flexibility and mobility. So why is this so important? If you have watched my previous video, how to start calisthenics as a beginner, I've explained why is flexibility and mobility so important when it comes to calisthenics or generally in any sports. So one of the reasons why flexibility and mobility is so important for me is because, as I've mentioned before, my handstand is still in a banana state. I want to get a straight one, which means I have to improve my mobility and flexibility in my shoulder joint and also increase my shoulder strength overall to hold myself up in a perfect form of handstand, which is a straight one instead of a banana one. So yeah, that's why flexibility is so important for me and mobility as well. That's basically all my 4 goals or 4 categories of big goals in calisthenics. And I think it's so important for you to list down what you want to achieve, because if you know what you want to achieve, you will slowly work towards it. And if you have a deadline, then you will know you work hard towards it. So yeah, I encourage you guys to at least list down what you want to achieve in your fitness goal or life, so you can be a better person in overall. So yes, that's about it. I'll wrap this video up right here. Remember, double your effort, double your results, and You are always awesome. I'm always awesome. You're always awesome. See you in the next video.